You may be wondering why I have this photo up here. It's because this is the way our girls look at me when they're trying to figure something out. And honestly, it's probably the same way you look when you're trying to figure out how to create and promote your podcast without hiring a team. Today, I'm going to show you how to turn one podcast recording into a full content system using 3 simple tools: Riverside, ChatGPT, and Opus Clip. This process saves me hours every single week without sacrificing strategy or quality. Hi, I'm Annette Richmond, a video-first social media strategist who's passionate about helping creators work smarter, not harder. And today I'm going to show you exactly how I do that with my own podcast. I'm excited to share this with you, so let's dive in. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the system that I use to plan and record my podcast once on video. Repurpose that video into multiple formats, use AI tools to save time without sounding like a robot, and automate all that administrative stuff while still sounding like me. Whether you're just starting out or already have a show, these strategies can help you save hours every week and build way more visibility with the content you're already creating. Now, my podcast is actually audio only, but I started recording it on video a few months ago for a few reasons. With one recording session, I can get multiple pieces of content that I can use across social media platforms, including LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So this is the Supercharged roadmap that I use. The first step is to go to Riverside, record and edit my video, and also to download a transcript. And I will note that I download the video with and without captions, and I'll tell you why later. Then it's over to Opus Clips, where I upload the video without captions, and the platform creates optimized, captioned, and rated social media clips. Then it's over to ChatGPT, where I upload the transcript and generate a short summary, 5 top takeaways, and also a few potential titles. Then it's popping over to YouTube, where I upload the full video with captions and include the summary and the top takeaways. And maybe I try out 1 or 2 of the titles. And then finally, because it's all about the podcast, I add an intro and outro to upload the audio, the transcript, the summary, and the top takeaways to Buzzsprout, which is my hosting platform. And then, of course, I have a variety of clips that I can post on social media platforms, including, as I mentioned, LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So let me tell you a little bit about the Riverside platform. This is the studio where I record all of my podcasts. So once you're done recording, you go into the project area with the studio, and you can generate clips and find your transcript and all the other things that you generate when you record in Riverside. So here you can go into editing. You can create with AI. I always go into the editing studio. Once you're in the studio, you can go in and edit with the transcript like other platforms if you want to. But they also have several AI options to really speed up the editing process. You can remove pauses. You can remove filler words. You can have it find fluff. We'll go in and find spaces where you've repeated the content. For example, if you start recording, you make a mistake and you start recording again, it'll pick that up. And all you have to do is hit apply, and it will take that information right out of the video. You can also go in and you can use their magic audio function. And when you hit that, it goes in and it normalizes the audio. So if your audio wasn't the best quality, it will certainly improve that audio. And then you just go and you export your video, and you will find the exported video once it's completed in this project area. You can see these are videos that I worked on before, also some clips created in Riverside. You can go in and just generate clips, and Riverside will actually generate clips from your video right in their platform. You could also go into the show note. Riverside does give you some keywords you can use. It also creates a summary and several takeaways that you can use with your video. It will also give you chapters, which can be very handy if you're posting the video on YouTube. And then you can go down to the recording files where you can see here you have a transcript, and you can just download that transcript to use for other purposes. Once I'm done in Riverside, I go over to ChatGPT, I upload my transcript, and I include a brief prompt asking it to generate 2 brief paragraphs and 5 top takeaways, and also 5 potential titles. And I'm very specific. As you can see, this is the prompt that I use every time to have ChatGPT create the results exactly as I want them. And then I have these results almost instantaneously, and I can edit and use whatever I like from ChatGPT. While you can also generate clips in Riverside, and I do that as well because it's part of the program, I have found that uploading a video on Opus Clip gives me better results. What I do is I just upload my video into the platform. You can also do it by adding a link. One thing is you do have to be a little patient because Opus Clip does take some time to generate your clips, but it's really worth the results that you get. So here's an example of clips that were created by Opus Clip from a very, very short video. You can see that each one has a title, and it's also rated based on how effective Opus Clip thinks the video will be. Now, this is an example of clips generated from Opus Clip from a very short video. It was only about 6 minutes long, and all of these clips were generated. As you can see, they're all rated based on how effective Opus Clip thinks that they will be on social media. Once you get below 70, you get a red mark suggesting that it's not going to be very effective. So looking at one individual clip, you can say, here's the rating for hook, for flow, for value. Not so much, it's not on a trending topic. You can publish directly on social from Opus Clip. As you can see, it also generates captions. It gives you a little summary, and it also gives you a title for the clip. You can go in and edit it if you like. I haven't had to do that because I found that the clips that Opus Clip creates are very, very much on target. One of the things I also like about Opus Clip is it titles each video, and I use the titles to create additional content. So at the end of the process, I've saved time and will be increasing my reach with the content I've created. And it all starts with one video that I record, edit, and caption on Riverside. Then I take the transcript and go over to ChatGPT that generates a summary and highlights and potential titles. Then it's over to Opus Clip for social media clips. Here I upload the video without captions because Opus Clip creates the clips, captions them, and also rates them. And at the end of the process, the content I have is the podcast audio, transcript, summary, and highlights, a full video for YouTube that includes summary and highlights, multiple social media videos to build visibility and promote my podcast. And I also use the content from the transcript to create other content like carousels and posts for LinkedIn. Thanks for joining me for Save Time and Supercharge your podcast promotion with AI. If you're still spending too much time creating social media videos, scan the QR code and grab your free copy of the Stop Spending Hours on a 2-minute video cheat sheet. Please connect with me on social media and learn more about working with me by visiting my site.